Okay, there's a little mixture today, a little mixture of good and positive things, and a little mixture of not so good positive things. So let's start with the good positive stuff. I'm sitting here with a little bunch of my friends. Now, Great Britain and I came up with this idea, and all credit goes to him actually for making it happen. You know, it's all well and good having an idea, not a lot of good if you can't make that idea happen. So the idea being that on the 20th of August, we will be marching in from Downing Street to Westminster. I want as many women as I can possibly muster and not because, so all of those that go aren't men permitted there. This is not about being anti-man or not men being welcome. This is simply because so many times we see marches and they're demonised by the left, as you all well know, as being white Neanderthal knuckle draggers. Well, I'm very, very glad to say that not only will Baroness Cox be speaking, so will Rahil Raza. Rahil will be flying over from Canada to not only march with us, but to speak as well. And for anybody who doesn't know who Rahil is, please do look her up. Just type into YouTube, Rahil Raza by the numbers. This is a Muslim woman who tells the truth. She's well aware that not everything about Islam is perfect, but she takes the beautiful parts and she lives her life by that. But she's not afraid to call out Muslim grooming gangs. She's not afraid to use the words Muslim grooming gangs. She hides behind no political correctness, and I love her and admire and respect her for it. Just as I love, admire and respect Baroness Cox for speaking up on behalf of Muslim women who do not want Sharia law courts in this country. We're not talking about personal Sharia. Personal Sharia, you're praying, your food, etc. We're not talking about that. We're talking about Sharia law that permits the systematic abuse of women and children within Muslim communities. She speaks out about that. I've also got a beautiful lady. She's another lady of a certain, we'll say a certain age, a little older than me, and I'm no spring chicken. She's also Indian. She's an Indian Christian. She will also be there. She will be speaking with regards to a family member of hers who unfortunately has suffered at the hands of Muslim rape gangs. Another thing that I'm going to stop doing, I'm not going to call them grooming gangs anymore. These are rape gangs. There will be in that march girls who have been victims. But obviously I am not going to put them on a platform when a lot of these girls, the people who have attacked them, are still walking free to this day. So I will not be putting them on a platform. So I will be the voice of those girls. But believe you me, they will be there. Now, if we can get all of the women, come on now, mums and nans, just imagine, and the whole point of this is you sponsor a bear, okay? You sponsor a bear to be on that march, to represent different towns. As you can see here, we have Rochdale. These are quality as well. They are absolutely quality. They're beautiful. I will certainly be there carrying mine with pride. And this one here, we've got to straighten him out. He's not exactly dressed for the occasion. Let's just get him straightened out. This one here says Rotherham. Then we have the moo cow here, which represents Newcastle. And then we have here Telford. Each bear represents an area where grooming gangs and rape gangs are operating. This is because I believe that this is synonymous with childhood stolen, but they're also synonymous with the fact that children are still being systematically abused. So it's not just childhood stolen, it's also future childhoods that are going to be stolen if we don't become a stronger unit. Now, if you go onto Great Brit's channel, that's spelled GR number 8, Brit, go onto his channel, he has got the store on there for these bears. You sponsor the bear. You don't buy the bear. The idea is to get the bears on the march. Now, after then, we obviously want them to go global, and I do know I need to have a little chat with him, because I think that on the day, people who are willing to sponsor a bear, you might be in America or Canada, so you won't be at the march. You're sponsoring a bear for somebody else to carry on your behalf to represent the 78 towns now where rape gangs are operating. And these are Muslim rape gangs. Now, that doesn't mean we don't acknowledge that there are other rapes going on, which is why this march is also to stand up against what the BBC hid for years. So we are prepared to call out any rapist. We do not care who they are. We will call them all out. The money raised from these bears, and bearing in mind we have to pay for it, and they are excellent quality, and that has to be paid for, but the money will go towards helping a girl who has been raped or abused, or a Muslim woman who has been systematically abused, maybe even forced into marriage at a young age. It may also help an apostate, where we can finally do something. Now, not one single penny will be made by myself. Not a farthing. MARIAS is a non-funded, non-profitable organisation. So please, dare to care for a bear. Because I'm sure that for every girl out there who didn't have something to confide in, someone to confide in, that was alone and destitute and scared, I'm sure she would have wanted to have a bear to share. So I'm going to ask you all, will you dare to care for a bear? Thank you.